Picture a warm, gooey cookie or a waffle cone piled high with your favorite ice cream. Just thinking about it might make your mouth water. But what we call sugar is actually a wide class of carbohydrate molecules. If you check the labels on sweet products, you'll find it hiding behind names like glucose, fructose, sucrose, maltose, and dextrose, or concentrated as high fructose corn syrup. These molecules also appear long before dessert. Manufacturers add them to items like savory tomato sauce, sweetened fruit yogurt, and wrapped granola bars. This infiltration began with the mid-century rise of brightly packaged mass-market goods, making sweet additives a nearly escapable part of the modern diet. Since we are constantly surrounded by these molecules, we have to look at what happens when they hit your tongue and why they are so difficult to resist. That persistent urge for more dessert is a deeply ingrained neurological response. Deep inside your head, your brain operates a complex network of electrical and chemical pathways known as the reward system. Curious, this entire sprawling biological network exists to answer a single subconscious question: should I do that again? While a taste of chocolate cake triggers a yes, so do experiences like socializing, sexual behavior, and drugs. This biological drive to repeat pleasurable behaviors is our baseline. To see how sugar breaks this system, we first have to look at how it's supposed to work. The primary currency of this reward system is an important chemical neurotransmitter called dopamine. You have receptors designed to receive this chemical distributed throughout your brain, but the forebrain contains dense clusters of them, creating reward hotspots. If you sit hungry and eat a balanced meal, dopamine floods those hotspots, causing a sharp spike. But if you eat that same healthy dish many days in a row, your dopamine spikes become smaller, eventually leveling out completely. Your brain evolved this way so that you remain alert to new tastes, which helps you detect if a food has gone bad. Making old food feel boring also forces humans to forage for a wider variety of foods, increasing the chances of getting all the diverse nutrients the body requires. This habituation to healthy food is a survival mechanism that keeps us seeking the variety of nutrients we need. That all changes the moment you take a single bite of sugary cereal. The sugar molecules immediately activate the sweet taste receptors located on the taste buds of the tongue, triggering an electrical signal that travels up the brainstem. From there, the signal forks off into the cerebral cortex, specifically targeting the sections that process sweet tastes. The physical journey doesn't stop in your mouth. As food travels down into your stomach and gut, it hits a second set of sugar receptors. These gut receptors bypass taste entirely, signaling the brain to produce more insulin to handle the heavy chemical load. This graph shows where the process deviates. While the dopamine response to a healthy meal drops off over time, the response to sugar does not level out. Because the dopamine levels don't drop, eating sugar continues to feel rewarding rather than becoming boring. Sugar overrides our biological programming, twisting a survival strategy meant for varied foraging into a repetitive loop. By forcing continuous dopamine release, sugar consumption mimics the pharmacological overdrive caused by drugs like alcohol, nicotine, or heroin. Pushing the reward system into this state triggers 3 distinct behavioral consequences: a loss of control, intense cravings, and an increased chemical tolerance. Sugar is uniquely rare in this regard. A plate of broccoli, for example, has no effect on this pathway. This neurological trap makes it much easier to hook kids on sugary treats than on healthy vegetables. Regardless of the chemical name on the label, every sugar molecule consumed initiates this rewarding domino effect in the brain. The brain's reward network can handle an occasional dessert without losing its long-term stability. While chronic overconsumption can have addictive effects on the brain, understanding this neurochemical reality allows us to enjoy an occasional sweet without losing control.